Are you also using Zoom to host webinars and workshops? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to notify team on Slack for Zoom meeting Registrant. So I host online webinars and workshops using Zoom, and here my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new registration for my any webinar or workshop through Zoom, then automatically I want to notify my team about the same on our team Slack channel. So here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Zoom with my Slack using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen.
Welcome to my screen. So I organize webinars or workshops on Zoom, and it's important to keep my team updated about who is registering. So by automatically sending notification to my team on Slack for each Zoom meeting registrant, everyone stays in the loop in real time. This helps my team prepare better, whether it's for answering questions, managing follow-ups, or ensuring a smooth meeting experience. I don't have to manually inform them, which saves time and avoids miscommunication. It's a simple way to keep everyone aligned and ready to engage with attendees effectively. So here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Zoom with my Slack channel in order to send the notification alert to my team on every new registration. So here to automate the entire process, I'm going to use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software, and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically, like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. Plus, it keeps everything organized and error-free, so you can focus on growing your business hassle-free. So this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect, and you can visit it by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options, that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window, where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So I'm going to give the name as notify team on Slack for Zoom meeting registrant. And now I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Zoom, as I'm receiving new registrations for my webinar which I've scheduled in Zoom. So Zoom is a video conferencing tool that makes it easy for people to connect and meet face-to-face online. Whether for work, school, or catching up with their friends, people use Zoom to host virtual meetings, webinars, and classes from anywhere. It's popular because it's simple to use, supports large group, and offers features like screen sharing, chat, and recording. Zoom is perfect for staying connected, whether you're collaborating on projects or simply checking in with loved ones. So here in my Zoom trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as configure webhook. So that using a webhook, I can connect my Zoom with Pabbly Connect for receiving new registration details over here. So here to connect my Zoom with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Zoom account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to enter the token. So here to get this token, we are going to follow the instructions given below. You can also see a tutorial video which is linked in this hyperlink given over here to see the connection of how you can get the token and how you can connect your Zoom with Pabbly Connect. And also here, in order to connect the Zoom with Pabbly Connect, we need the Pabbly Connect callback URL. So here to get this callback URL, we are going to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here, and by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to set up a webhook inside Zoom. And here you can see all the instructions step by step that how you can generate the token and how you can connect the Zoom with Pabbly Connect. And here you can see in this step we have received a redirect URL. So here we are going to use this redirect URL to connect our Zoom with Pabbly Connect. So here to build this connection, let me take you to my Zoom. So this is my Zoom account, and from here I'm going to scroll it little down over here, and here under admin I'm going to select advanced. Now here under advanced I'm going to click on this app marketplace. And here under app marketplace, I'm going to click on this top right corner, and from here I'm going to select build app. And here it is asking me what kind of app are you creating. So I'm going to create a general app. And then here you can see the app has created. So here we need to create the app first. So for that I'm going to give the name first. So here I'm going to give a name to my app, that is Pabbly Connect. And now here after giving a name to my app, I'm going to move forward. Here it is asking me select how the app is managed. So for that I'm going to select user managed, scrolling little down. And here you can see the app credentials. And then here you can see it is asking me for the authorization information, where it is asking me to enter the redirect URL first. So here in this redirect URL field, I need to enter my Pabbly's redirect URL. So here you can see we have received the redirect URL. So I'm going to copy it. Moving back to my Zoom account, and here I'm going to paste the redirect URL. So this is our redirect URL, and after entering the redirect URL, you can see it is automatically updated in our allow list. Over here you can see that. So now I'm going to click on this continue given over here. And after that you can see we have received a secret token and the verification token. So here we are going to use the secret token as a token to connect our Zoom with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to enter the token over here. Then I'm going to click on the save. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and here you can see we have received a webhook URL. That means here we are going to use this webhook URL to set up a webhook inside our Zoom for the new meeting registrations. So for that what we are going to do is that we are going to copy this webhook URL first, and then I'm going to take you back to the app setup, and here under app setup I'm going to scroll it little down, and here you can see under general features we have received the option for event subscription. So I'm going to turn it on over here, and from here I'm going to click on this add new event subscription. Now here under this event subscription, we are going to choose a method as webhook over here, and then here it is asking me to enter the subscription name. So I'm going to enter the name as new registration, and now here after entering the subscription name, here it is asking me to select the events. So here in this events field, I need to select the event for which I want to set up this webhook. That means for which I want to receive a response to this webhook URL. So here I want to receive the response for the new meeting registration. So here I'm going to select my event as meeting registration has been created, so that whenever a new meeting registration is created, then automatically we should receive a response on our callback URL. That means we should receive a response on our webhook URL. So now I'm going to click on this done, and now here after selecting the event, it is asking me to enter the event notification endpoint URL. That means here I need to enter the URL on which I want to receive the response for that particular event. So I'm going to enter the webhook URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow, and now here after entering the webhook URL, I'm going to click on the save given over here. And with this, we have successfully set up a webhook inside our Zoom for the particular event, that is new meeting registration created. So now here after setting up the event subscription, I'm going to click on this continue, and then I'm going to click on this continue again, continue. And here under add scopes, you can see the scope has already been selected for the new meeting registration. So now I'm going to click on this continue, and from here I'm going to scroll it little down, and then I'm going to click on this add app now given over here. And here you can see our app is asking for some permissions. So I'm going to give the permissions. And with this, we have successfully configured an app inside our Zoom for the particular webhook URL. That means for the particular automation that we are going to create for the new registrations received. So with this, we have successfully set up a webhook inside our Zoom, and we have successfully connected our Zoom with Pabbly Connect. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and now here after setting up the webhook, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see after clicking on the save and send test request, here it is waiting for response. That means here to receive a response, we need need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to create a test registration for a particular webinar in a Zoom account. So moving back to my Zoom, and from here I'm going to select a particular webinar which is named as online training and learning. So I'm going to click it over here, and from here I'm going to get the registration link of this particular webinar. I'm going to copy it, and now I'm going to open it in a new tab. So this is the registration form of a particular webinar. So I'm going to enter some dummy data and do a test submission. So here for the first name, I'm going to enter the name as dummy, last name as user, email as dummy123@pabblytudes.com. Here I'm going to enter random phone number, and then I'm going to click on this register given over here. And it says you have successfully registered. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here you can see we have successfully received response over here where we have received the workshop name. Here you can see the time zone, time of our workshop, scrolling little down. Here you can see registrant status, scrolling little down. Here you can see the last name, first name as dummy, email and the phone number. And also we have received some other details as well. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So now once we have received a new registration in our Zoom, I want to alert my team about the new registration received through our Zoom on our team Slack channel. So for that, here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as Slack. So Slack is a communication platform designed for teams and workplaces, allowing people to chat, share files and collaborate on projects in real time. It organizes conversation into channels, making it easy to keep track of different topics and projects. People use Slack to improve team communication, reduce email overload, and streamline workflows. It integrates with many other tools and services, making it a central hub for work-related communication and collaboration. So here in my Slack action step, I'm going to select my action event as send channel message, so that whenever we are going to receive a new registration in our Zoom for a particular webinar, then automatically our team is going to receive an alert on our team Slack channel. So now here to connect my Slack with Pabbly Connect, I'm going to click on this connect. And again, here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Slack account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this connect with Slack. And then here it is asking me to enter the token type. And here in the help text, it says enter the token type as either user or bot. Check the documentation to find out how to get it. So here, if you want to find out that how you can get the token type, then you can click on this learn more hyperlink given over here, and it will take you to a forum window where you can see the documentation of how you can get the token type over here. So here I'm going to enter my token type as user, and then I'm going to click on the save given over here. And here Pabbly Connect is requesting for the access, so I'm going to select my workspace which is named as Pabbly Connect over here, and here I'm going to give the access to Pabbly Connect as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to select a channel ID. So by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see all the channel names which I have created for my use till now. So here in my Slack account, you can see the channel which I have created with the name webinar registrations, and I want to receive the registration details over here on this channel. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to search for my channel which is named as webinar registrations. So this is my channel. And now here after selecting the channel, here it is asking me to enter the message. So here I need to enter the message which I want to send to my team whenever I'm going to receive a new registration in my Zoom for any webinar. So here I'm going to enter the message as new Zoom meeting registrant name, email meeting. Let's get ready to engage and provide a great experience for our registrant. Keep up the great work, team. So this is the message which I want to send, and here you can see I have used variable in the place of the value of this name, email and meeting. So now here I'm going to replace this variable with their values. So here instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received in my trigger step. Mapping makes the text dynamic so that whenever you're going to receive a new registration in our Zoom for any other webinar, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So I'm going to map the name. So for that I'm going to search for my registrant name. So this is the first name space last name. Here for the email I'm going to search for the email. So this is my registrant email, and here for the meeting title I'm going to map the meeting name. This is the meeting title, and now here after entering all the required details I have successfully entered the message over here. So now I'm going to scroll a little down, and then here it is asking me for the image URL, all text, bot name and bot icon. So here these fields are not required fields, so here I'm going to leave them blank, but if you want to add any other detail then you can do it as per your need. And then here it is asking me for the auto expand link. So for that I'm going to select true, link user username and channel names, true. Reply broadcast, false. And then here it is asking me for the thread message ID. So again, this field is not required field, so here I'm going to leave it blank. And now here, after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully sent an alert message to our team on our Slack channel for the new registration received. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully received a new alert message on our Slack channel which says new Zoom meeting registrant, name dummy user, email dummy123@pabblytudes.com, meeting name as online training and learning. Let's get ready to engage and provide a great experience for our registrant. Keep up the great work, team. So this is the message that we have received, and with this we have successfully set up our automation. Okay, so now let's test our automation to check whether it is working or not. So to test our automation, what we are going to do is that we are going to make another new registration in our Zoom for different webinar. So for that, let me take you back to my Zoom account, and from here I'm going to click on this My Meetings, and here under Meetings I'm going to select another meeting which is named as the Crafty Corner. So I'm going to select it, and from here I'm going to copy this registration link, and then I'm going to open it in a new tab over here. And now here I'm going to enter some dummy data and do a test submission. So here for the first name, I'm going to enter the name as Smart, last name as User, and email as smart@pabblytudes.com. And then I'm going to click on this register given over here. And here you can see it says you have successfully registered. So now let's go and check our team Slack channel. And here you can see we have successfully received a new alert over here where we have received the name as Smart User, email as smart@pabblytudes.com, and the meeting name as the Crafty Corner. So with this, we have successfully tested our automation. Okay, so now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Zoom and our action as Slack, so that whenever we are going to receive new registration through our Zoom, then automatically our team is going to get a notification on our team Slack channel for the new registration received. Okay, so these were the steps to how to notify team on Slack for Zoom meeting registrant. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clue link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, then you can simply visit our website, that is www.pabbly.com. So now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.